Hello and welcome to my Discover Arbonne presentation. I've asked you to have a quick look at this video. It will be no longer than 15 minutes long, and what I'm going to do is just share with you what Arbonne is. So it might be that you've seen the name pop up, you might have even trialed the products, and you want to know how people are running this as a business. So my name's Carlan Carpenter and I'm an Executive District Manager of Arbonne International. And I've had my business for about 2 years, and I have actively been a consultant for a good year now. My background is I used to work in leisure. I'm a mum of two, and I used to be a children's activities manager, and I loved my job, and it was great before I had children. And then after I had children, I found that I went back part-time, and I could no longer give either my job or my children the full attention that both of them deserved. So I was looking for something else. Now, I could tell you all about my story, but right now you want to hear about what Arbonne is. So let me take you through this presentation. At the end of the presentation, I'm going to ask you one question, and then what I want you to do is message me with the answer, and then I will send you some samples or a product at the end because you watched it. As simple as that. So Arbonne transforms lives through pure botanical-based ingredients in a scientifically tested products, a pure healthy lifestyle, and a pure joy of helping others. So that's kind of Arbonne's ethos. The backstory to Arbonne is that we're a 39-year-old company, and we were founded in 1975 by the amazing Pettimore, and he had a vision to transform ordinary people's lives into something extraordinary. He was brought up in a single household, and he watched his mum work for a capped amount of money and do her utmost to provide for him. But he just knew that there was always more. There was more that she could do. There's more out there. And he wanted to create a vision and a business that supported that. So along with creating a business model, he also wanted to support and create a skincare range that was ethical. So his skincare and all of his products are botanically based, and they use the cutting edge research to develop their products. So they blend the best of science and nature together to create products that actually work. Arbonne is a global company, and we'll talk a bit about more of that shortly. And we have an exceptional compensation plan. It's simple and it's achievable, and I think they're so key when you lead a busy lifestyle. We have an experienced, committed head office team. Now, when you start your Arbonne business, you pay £56. And for that £56, you get this website, and everything is done for you. You don't have to handle money. You don't have to deal with shipping. You help share the products with people. They go onto your website, they order them, and then our head office team do the rest. They look after you. If there's a problem or with a product, you can simply ring them up and explain what's happened, and they are great. They are there to help us. And I met our head office team about 2 weeks ago, and they want to know how they can continue improving. And we don't have to source that. We don't have to source our marketing. We don't have to source our advertising. We don't have to source anything. It's all done for us. So we have an amazing distribution centre, and we use DPD. And obviously we pay for that service, but DPD sit ethically with how they run and their impact on the economy. And we're members of the Direct Selling Association. So the DSA, if you're looking at starting any network marketing business, do make sure that they're associated. This is the association that makes sure that we are above board, that we're legal, that we are doing things the right way, and that we're looking after our brand. So, as I said earlier, we're a global opportunity, and we're currently in the United States, Canada, the UK, Australia, Poland, and New Zealand. And we launched into Taiwan last year, and we are about to launch into Germany in the next couple of months. which means that you can run this business from your phone or your laptop anywhere, and you can grow teams or share products in any of the countries that we're in. So you're not just pigeonholed to the UK. And this is great because that is just the countries we're in right now. If you think that we are literally at the tipping point of expanding into all of the European countries as well. So it's just going to be amazing, the growth that you're going to see soon. So what makes our products unique? So as I said earlier, we combine the best of science and nature together using the best technology to create products that actually work. So quite often you can get plant-based products, but they've got no science behind them. And this means that their product doesn't actually show any results. It's nice to use, it might smell nice, but it doesn't actually serve a purpose. Or you get over chemicalized products that probably do show results, but the chemicals that has been used in them are toxic and bad for us, and eventually that goes into our bloodstream and will have a knock-on effect later on in life. So with Arbonne, we blend the best of both and create products that actually work. We're built on a Swiss heritage, which means that when we think of Swiss, we think of prestige, we think of high end, think of chocolates and banks and the watches, and that is what we are with the products. We're high end, prestige, quality products. We're clinically tested, never tested on animals, and we have numerous certifications, including being vegan and gluten free. So our ethos is being pure, safe and beneficial. We like to have products that are pure, that are safe to use, but that show results. We formulate without animal byproducts. We formulate without artificial sweeteners. We formulate without mineral oil. We formulate without sodium lauryl sulfate. That's the thing that makes our head itch. Mineral oil, I don't know if you'll know, but basically when crude oil is extracted out of the ground, what happens is there's a scum on the top that isn't really good enough to go to the petrol station. Like the fuel company don't want that. So what they do is they kind of mess around with it a little bit, and then they send it off to the cosmetic companies, and they use that product to bulk out the products that we buy in our stores because it helps giving it a longer life shelf. It's key to understand what our products don't have, to understand their USP and why they're so sought after. So when it comes to looking at a business, and what was appealing to me about the business is the wide range of consumable products. So how this business works is people stop using what they're using in their current shop. You help them find what's best suited for them using the Arbonne products. They have their own login details to your website, and they buy from your shop on a regular basis instead of buying from one of the high street shops. So one of the beauties of our brand is that we have a huge variety of the products. So we have skincare, we have nutrition, personal care and makeup. And we have things that are suited for baby all the way up to gran, and then your bodybuilders and your healthy eating people and your makeup artists and everything daily. So if you wash your children, if you brush your teeth, if you use deodorant, if you take protein, if you go for a run, if you wash your face, if you wash your hair, then you're using a product. And so there is definitely something that Arbonne can help you with. So what is social marketing? So what is the actual core of this business? So what happens is in a traditional retail, there is a product, okay? And so that product is made. Because it's got to go through a massive chain of stages before it gets to the shop or before it gets to the consumer, it's normally bulked out with lots and lots of like different chemicals. So what you have is you have a small percentage of the product, the rest is bulking agent. So the actual value of that product, let's say the actual value is 10 pence, okay? So the actual value of the product is 10 pence. But it has to remain manufactured and made. So that's the 10p part, okay? Then it has to go to the wholesaler. So we have to pay for the lighting and the staff and everything else. So again, the product is, you add another 50p onto that product. So now that product's worth 60p. And when you go to then it's got to go to a warehouse, and then it's got to go to a sales force, and it's got to pay for a celebrity to say that it's worth using, and it's got to pay for a banner on the side of a bus and a TV commercial of people using it that probably don't actually use the product at all. And then it's got to go to the retailers, and the retailers have got to pay for the shop front, and they've got to pay for the staff, and they've got to pay for the lighting and everything else like that. And then there's got to be a demand for that product. So it might be that it then sits in their stock room for a couple of years until that product is actually needed. And then it gets to you, the consumer. But in that process, the whole time, they have to add money on, because we have to cover the cost of everything that's involved. So suddenly your 10p product is probably being sold to you for £7 to £10, but it's only got a 10p value, because all of those middle people in between need to get paid, including that big celebrity, at the end. So what happens with social marketing is that you are your own boss. So what happens is it gets made at the manufacturer, and it's a pure product. So our products are quite concentrated, so you only need a dot because it is all products. So you have your whole product, and then someone says to me, Carlan, I really want to switch my primer to your primer, and I'll say, okay, no worries. So they've tried it, they like it, they pop onto the website, they order it. It goes straight from the manufacturer to their door. So we don't pay for anybody else in the middle. So that product starts at the value that it is, and I get given a thank you check in between from Arbonne to say thank you for helping that person purchase their primer and making that recommendation for us. Done. And that is how you can grow a business, on pure recommendation and helping other people shop through your online shop. This works for so many things. So take going to the cinema, for example. For anyone that saw The Greatest Showman, I know I did, and what happened was I came out The Greatest Showman and I rang a friend and I said, oh my goodness, it's the best film I have ever seen. It's absolutely amazing. You should go and see it. And so they went to see it, and they came out and they told a friend, and they went to see it, and they told a friend, and they went to see it, and then they put it on social media, and 5 more people went to see it, all because I rang one friend to go and see it. But the cinema didn't then ring me up and say, oh, Carlan, thanks so much for recommending your friend. Now 10 more people are purchasing tickets to go and see The Greatest Showman. Here's a 10% voucher for the next time you come to the cinema, or something similar to that. It just doesn't happen. Whereas Arbonne give you the opportunity to recommend products and get a thank you check in between. So you get to run your business from your smartphone, so you can be present for your family and your friends, and you get to leverage your social network. So my network of people has completely transformed since starting my business, and I have a massive, beautiful community of friends just from starting my own online business. So like I said earlier, all we need to do is stop buying our products from retail stores and paying their overheads, start enjoying the benefits of Arbonne, showing others how to redirect their spending to support entrepreneurs like us, buy superior products at a discount from our Arbonne business and get paid on that when others purchase from us, and then share. So show people how to do the same, how to buy better, healthier, safer products, how to order online, and how to start their own Arbonne business if they wish to earn a commission check as well. So there's 4 ways to earn an income. You can earn by commission. So you get commission from the products that you help other people buy. You can earn an override. So as you start helping other people grow their business, Arbonne send you a thank you check to say thank you for introducing that person to the business. They're doing great. But never forget, the person that's doing the business gets the highest percentage of the commission. You just get a small override from Arbonne to say thank you for helping them. Mercedes cash bonus, when you get to the 3rd level of this business and you continue to maintain your business and continue to show other people, Arbonne thank you, and they give you a cash bonus every month to go towards a white Mercedes. White Mercedes it has to be, because again it symbolises the pure, safe, beneficial products that Arbonne is. And also, this is, I'd say, the only way that we genuinely advertise, because we have our logo on the back. So you earn your cash bonus for your car, and then you represent the brand because you genuinely use it. And then you can earn several cash bonuses as well, and loads of incentives. So we have a competitive compensation plan. You start as an independent consultant when you start, and then you can become a district manager. And an average monthly income for a district manager is £158.17. And this can take up to 7 months. However, I've known people do it in 1 month, and I've known people who have done it in 7, 8, 9 months. It just depends how quickly and committed you are to work in your business. The average income is based on people that are actively working their business and those that are just shopping as consumer consultants. I know that my monthly income as a district manager is a lot more than that. Then you can promote to area manager, and this is where your business becomes willable. So you can earn £867.75 out on average a month as an area manager, and this can take up to 19 months. But again, some people have done it in 3, and some people it's taken a lot longer. Regional vice president level, where you get your cash bonus you get your cash bonus for the Mercedes, gifts on your birthday, Valentine's Day and Christmas, Tiffany jewellery, lots of lovely things. And the average income for this is about £3,766. Lots of people have earned more, lots of people have earned less, and it takes on average 34 months. I personally know 2 people that have done this in 11. And then you promote to national vice president level, where it's all uncapped earnings. So all of these levels are uncapped. And on average, a national vice president earns about £13,851 a month. And this can take on average 57 months. Some people have done it in a year, some people it's taken 10 years. It is just about you and what you are prepared to commit yourself to doing. So where do you see yourself? So I've just run through the whole presentation with you, and you might be thinking, oh my God, I could do that. I could stop using my products, start using Arbonne ones, and then tell other people about it and get a check every month to say thank you, and then have more time for my family. I might do that. So you might be thinking to become an independent consultant. With that, you'll get up to 50% off all the products. You will be part of the compensation plan. You'll have all the opportunities that we've spoken about today. And you might want to start your business and pay the £56 and just get going. Brilliant. Let's get that happening. It might be that you see yourself as a client. You love the sound of the products. You love the ethos. You're not really interested in starting a business right now. It's not something that you can see yourself doing. That's absolutely fine. But you want to use the product. So you become a client or a preferred client, and you can enjoy the benefits as up to 40% off the products, or but mainly 20%. 40% is when you buy the bundles. You get preferred client rewards, and you will get looked after by your independent consultant. Or you might think, well, at the minute, I'm not ready to become a client, I'm not ready to become a preferred client, and I'm not ready to be an independent consultant, but I genuinely want to help you with your business. So I'm going to host a party for you, whether that be online or in person, or a healthy happy hour, so that you can allow the person that showed you this video to expand their network of people. Because although this business might not be for you, and that's absolutely fine, and the products might not be for you, and that's absolutely fine, they might be for your friends, and we work on recommendations. So you are where you are today because of the choices we made yesterday. If you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be in 5 years' time? Instead of asking yourself, what if it doesn't work? Ask yourself, what if it does? So my question for you today is, can you name me one thing or one ingredient that we do not have in our products? So one ingredient that we do not have in our products. So I want you to message me that or if you've seen this on a thread, comment it, and I will send you a gift in the post. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.